Alright, so today we're going to be working on this E-450. Doing a small little tune-up to it. This is my mom and stepdad. We're just going to hook them up right now. We have the center opened up. We're going to go up in here. We're going to change out. Let me get y'all good. We're going to change out these guys. Those are your coil packs. Underneath of them, it's going to be hooked up to our spark plugs. I got to take off this bolt right here, and then there's another one a little farther up right in there. Well, they haven't ran this thing in a while. We were contemplating on changing out our fuel injectors, which are right here. Ford Triton engine. It's a V10. We're going to be replacing these guys today. We got some new oil for it. It's been sitting for a few years, probably like 2. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unhook our cable. Right here's our fill spot for the oil. Transmission fluid, we don't need to worry about checking that right now. We're going to check our fluids, and then we're going to see if we have any damages to any of the hoses. This is what we gotta rip apart. This is a motorhome. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook both of them. Okay, we got the battery cables disconnected. All right, we took out the clips for the air intake. We got this guy going. We're popping this out so we can free up the wires. Get all the wires. It's the main harness that's giving me a problem right now. Yeah, let me show you. I'm going to lift this up to get to the rail, the fuel rail. Getting into the issue of this side. Let me back out. Yeah, this side right here isn't really moving too much, so I've had to free up a couple of the clips. There's one down there I got so far, and then I had to hit this one. We unplugged one of these guys so far. So the way it looks, everything's in a line. Since there's no wires and nothing gets crossed, I can go ahead and start just unplugging all the main harness stuff. Yeah. So we're gonna get it unbuttoned. Right here, these guys are the fuel injectors. This is your rail. It goes all the way to the back. And we're gonna take off two bolts. And that's going to let us lift this guy up so we can start pulling these out. Because these are where our spark plugs are. Okay, so we got the fuel injectors popped out. We got the coil packs popped out. And here, I blew it out with air. So now we're going to go ahead and take out our spark plugs. A bit of crud in there. We're putting spark plug boot protector on the connector part for the top of the spark plug. We're putting a dab of it on both sides, and then we're going to put it in. This helps it not stick to the boot that goes over top of the tip of it. When it seizes up on there, it's because it wasn't lubed at all. So I'm just lubricating it, and the coil pack won't stick when you go to take it out next time. Okay, now we got everything hooked. Well, replaced. We're gonna go ahead and hook it all back up and start snapping everything back in place. We're putting our clips back on. We're hooking everything back up. Right here, this that we took off, got to tighten this back down. Got to put the bolts back in here. I'm reconnecting all these right now. We're working our way tightening it back around. All the plugs are hooked back up. Yeah, got my guy there. Yeah, got everything connected in there. I drained the oil. About to pull pull that pan out. There's my old oil filter. Got a new one on there. When putting my air boxes back together, I like to put a little bit of WD-40 on all my joints so that way it smoothly goes back together. It's all buttoned back up now inside. We went ahead, put the oil in it. I got the air breathing box back together. We tightened up the clamps, put the 4 bolts back in. I'm gonna replace the clips. Only one of them was still good. Got this guy back together. We're gonna go in here and prime it. Since we opened up the fuel rail, I'm gonna turn it on a couple times. You'll hear that little whine noise. That's the pumps kicking on. And we're gonna be checking down here for any type of leaks. So now we got our center piece back in with the clips all hooked on the sides and everything. Now we just got that B piece to put in. Everything's back tight. The lights on. Looking good. So thanks for sticking with me while we work on the motorhome.